no hope now. We have to give them hope. And that's what you're doing by being out here in Old Tappan.
But while all of you sit out there on the lawn, I stand here with my back to the street, with the fear of a bullet taking advantage of my vulnerability.
Silence, my friends, is a dangerous thing.
Change is not possible unless you're willing to put in the effort to learn.
Because these views aren't political. Supporting BLM is not political. It's, as my brother said, it's a humanitarian issue. And supporting it is not something that takes stock.
I miss my black friends, and I still do. Because they get me and they know what it feels to be undermined by your color counterpart.
There's no reason why a kid in 5th grade should ask me if I have a green card. They're learning that at home.
We politicians, myself included, we've militarized the police in many places, and it's time to de-escalate and protect and serve.
We will fight until my friends can be pulled over without being scared for their lives. We will fight until my friends can go outside without being scared for their life because of their skin tone. We will fight until a change is made in this nation.
This school makes major strides to be inclusive of all people of color, whether it's black, white, Asian, Latino, whatever it is. But the problem is there's still too many people that feel comfortable. And that's disgusting. That shouldn't be like that.
How can we challenge assumptions in an institution that normalizes and condones those who oppress each other? And finally, how can we develop self-worth when our own superiors show us that our voices are not enough to make a change?
If the administration could just put in a little effort into anti-racism, as much as they put into an effort to make sure we all get 5s on our AP exams and we all go into great colleges, we wouldn't be up here. We wouldn't be up here.
I don't feel sorry for saying what I said, because it needed to be said. But I felt the admin were silencing me, silencing our voices. I was scared to speak out. But now I realize that I need to speak out more.
So it is important that the school should start listening to these young kids. If you really want this change to work, you have to understand that you are not just here when you are done.
To move forward as a collective, because community is what binds the human race together.
Until the other half is not free, y'all are not truly free.
There's many things in this country that need altering, and I think that we, the young people, can change them.
So while we asked graduates today to wear caps and gowns to represent our generation as the future who makes change, I wear my cap and gown for Tamir Rice, because I know he's walking with us today.
As long as I was kind and compassionate and not bothersome, people would see past my skin color and my appearance. That my skin color would never get me killed or hurt in the hate crimes that are destroying black and brown communities across this country. But George Floyd was known as a gentle giant. He loved his daughter Gianna with all of his heart, and in a video that surfaced after his murder, he said he loved everyone. He said he loved the world. He was kind. He was compassionate. He didn't bother a soul, but it didn't matter. He was killed for his color because it will never matter how kind and compassionate people of color are, not as long as America's laws criminalize our existence from the get-go. We are done pandering, done stroking egos, done worrying about being gentle and unbothersome. We are demanding and we are angry. We are fed up. And I cannot tell you how glad I am that you guys are fed up too.
Eric Garner, 2014, suffocated to death by NYPD. Michael Brown Jr., 2014, shot and killed by Ferguson, Missouri PD. Tamir Rice, who would have graduated this year, 2014, shot and killed in Cleveland PD. Sandra Bland, 2015, found hung in a jail cell after a brutal arrest over a traffic stop.
Benny Branch, shot during a traffic stop by Tacoma police, details withheld. Byron Williams, suffocated to death while Las Vegas police put weight on his back after being stopped for riding a bike without safety lights. Ahmaud Arbery, shot and killed for running by civilians. Breonna Taylor, shot and killed in her own home by Louisville police. George Floyd, suffocated to death with a knee pressed into his neck.
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Happy day. Since Jesus was. When 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 Jesus was. He washed my sins away. Oh, happy day. Ah, yeah.